Hello and welcome. Today I want to present you a very nice add-on where you can add some extra primitives for creation, for modeling, whatever you want to create. For sure you have the basics here when you go to add a mesh. Then you have a plane, cube, circle, UV sphere, icosphere, cylinder, cone, torus, yeah, and for sure Suzanne. But you can create with these primitives pretty much everything, but you have some kind of a limitation. So your life can be more easier if you have some more to select. And today I want to show you how to do this. So it's pretty easy. You don't have to download anything. You just have to go to edit and select preferences and then hit the add-on button. And there you have the search, just extra, and there you find the add mesh extra objects add-on, and I just enable this, and this is all. And when you go now to add and mesh, then you have to create a selection, and I will start with the rock generator. The rock generator is very interesting, and it could be very funny because when you select it, it creates a random placed rock for you, and for sure you are able to adjust this rock. So go here to this bar, and this looks a little bit different than as usual, and you can create a numerous rocks, but I keep it now on 0. Then you can adjust the scale, and you see the rock is already transforming and switching shape, and this is because you have here use random seed, and if you disable this, then the rock will stay the same, just the form is, yeah, the shape is changing as well, but it's not an overall new rock when you adjust anything here. So when you can now adjust your rock as for your needs, and you have here the deformation, and you can really create nice shapes of rocks. Level of detail is, yeah, like so, yeah, okay. Now it is getting a little bit more intense for my PC, but you see that you can create very interesting shapes here. And my computer is now having some problems already to generate this. And you can smooth the factor or rise this a little bit. And the roughness should be lower, and you can create very interesting shapes. Yeah, for sure, this is really a nice feature for creating rocks, if you don't want to create your own rocks. So the next function will be the single vert creation. So I just can here add a single vertex. You have as well the possibility to just create an origin and vertex mirrored, or object origin mirrored. But I will keep it like this for now and just create a single vertex. And if I go to edit mode now, so yeah, here edit mode and vertex selection mode, then I am able to just extrude this single vertex and create new shapes. So this could be very useful if you want to work like this, because so far I have created a cube or a plane, whatever, and then I merged everything at center, and then we have the single vertex. So it is some kind of a speed up of your workflow. So if you have to merge everything here in this step, but you here can start with a single vertex immediately. So the next function will be a round cube, and this can be really nice because you have now this beveled corner cube here, and you can for sure adjust this as well. We have here the radius, and you see that it's already getting a ball. So this is very nice. If you can make it very low or rise the bevel, And you're able to smooth this for sure. And with this function, and with this round cube function, you have as well the possibility to create capsules, because when I now rise here the x-axis and now rise the radius, so we getting a capsule now. And this could be very interesting because, yeah, for sure, basically you don't have capsules as primitives here when you go to mesh and there is no capsule. Round cube is done. Now we have the torus objects, and for sure we have here as well in torus, but I will show you the difference. When you create here in torus, you have only the possibility to rise and lower segments. You see just the resolution of your edge rings and edge loops. This is basically all. But now with this function, you have the possibility to create different kind of toruses. So the first one is a twisted torus. You have the possibility to create this kind of edge flow and rise and lower everything for your needs. And this could be very interesting and depending on your needs. Then I will create another torus, which is the super toroid, which looks now a little bit similar like this one, but you have more possibilities. So for sure the radius is similar, the small radius is as well similar, but now we have a ring manipulator. And this is some kind of interesting because you can now change the shape of your torus. And this can be very interesting because you for sure can rise the resolution and the segments. But this ring manipulator is some kind of interesting, in my opinion. So I really like this. And the cross manipulator is making as well interesting shapes. So it is some kind of not anymore a torus, you know. Very cool tool. So there's another torus function, which is torus knot. And this is very kind of special. It just looks cool in my opinion. I don't know where you can need this. You have 3 different kind of knot types, but not more. So it's just those 3 and you're able to adjust resolution. But this is everything. So you just can create this cool thing here, and yeah, and you can rotate it or move it, but it's not possible to scale it in any way here or modify. I'm not sure. Is it possible to adjust the thickness? Nope, it's not possible. So it's just a nice feature. So the next extra object is the math function. The math function is interesting because I personally don't like it, but you can create interesting shapes as well. For example, here the Z math surface, which is very funny. Maybe you need it for modeling. It's a nice head for a person or anything like this. I like it. It's nice. The next one is the XYZ math surface, which is a very interesting shape as well. It's like a snail. And we have for sure here some complex things, and I'm not sure how to. I've never played around with those functions, but for sure you can change resolution, and maybe you need this for modeling. Yeah, it looks cool as well, and I like it. So the next math function is a regular solid, which is only some kind of a pyramid. You're able to, for sure, change scale, and adjust the corners, the vertex truncations, and the edge truncations is as well possible, but I don't see anything right now here. So you have to change as well the vertex truncation to see the result. So this is just the edge truncation. Probably as well very cool. Yeah, you are able to play around with those functions as well. So, and the last math function here in the mesh category is triangle. And triangle could be as well very useful for modeling to get faster a shape, because here, if you go now to mesh, there isn't a triangle at all. Maybe you just create a plane and then merging those vertices here at center, and then you have as well this triangle. But yeah, for sure there's some extra work, and you are able to just create this math function triangle and getting as well this triangle here. So let's go to the gears, and gears is as well interesting, because what is this? You have a very nice gear mesh here. And for sure you are able to adjust here the number of teeth. You're able to adjust the radius, the width, the base. Basically, yeah, you can't see it very clearly. Maybe you have to enable the wireframe to see this more clearly. The base, for sure, this is the inner ring. Then at all the outer ring, the dedendum. Yeah. Then the addendum. Sorry, I haven't read these words before. Pressure. What is this? Oh yeah, this is this kind of function. Yeah. Then skewness. It's funny because it's the upper part of this, so we can make it like this. Looks as well interesting. Then we have, this is as well interesting. Yep. Conical angle and the crown. Yeah, you can play around with all this function very nicely, and you're creating here a very interesting thing. And I like it, like a trill or something like this. And when I say trill, then it is as well to create something similar with this worm primitive. It's some kind of a trill as well, and wow, yeah, you have so many possibilities to here to this is some kind of buggy, so maybe you shouldn't create this. Maybe just keep it with the number of teeth, because it's not very clear. But you're able to adjust this, row height, addendum, dedendum, pressure angle. Yeah, like the other one here. So you can as well adjust this a little bit more. Looks cool as well. And the crown. All right, now go to the next point. This is pipe joints, and this is as well very nice if you're creating any kind of pipes. You have here, for example, the pipe elbow, and I like this as well because you can change the radius, divisions, angle, for sure as well. The length start, okay, and the length end, so you can adjust this in any kind of view, but you are not able to change segments here. So this is just this one here. The next one is the T-joint, which can be as well very interesting. You can change the radius, you can change the divisions, angle. I don't have any information about this because I don't see any change. Length start. Okay, we get an error message here, so we're probably we keep just the creation, the T-form here, and the radius. All right. Then we have the epsilon joint, which is as well very interesting. Play around with the functions or the adjustments. Then we have as well, the cross joint, which creating as well a very interesting shape. So it's perfectly merged already, so you don't have to do this by your own. And in the end, we have here the end joint, which is interesting because probably I can add more arms. Yeah, looks very funny now. And divisions is the resolution of it. Radius don't do anything, so it's interesting. So probably I should keep this. Oh, okay, I destroyed the function. And I crashed it. It is not working properly, but it is a nice function, isn't it? Alright, and now we are coming to the diamonds, which is as well interesting. Yeah, because we have now this nice little diamond here. Play around with the segments, with the table width, crown height. Some kind of griddle height, and playing around with all this function. It could be very interesting, and if you have a game or anything like this, you can create very fast those kind of diamonds. What we have as well is this is the diamond. So it looks a little bit different than this one here. Have a different has different adjustments and a mesh structure, but basically looks very similar. But yeah, you know, I don't know the difference between a brilliant and a diamond, and the last one is the gem, which has as well a different shape. So segments, radius, table radius, height, and the pavilion height. Very nice. So brilliant, diamond, and gem. So now we're coming to some nice extras. When we have different kind of basic shapes here, we have, for example, the beam builder. Could be very interesting. You can adjust this. Maybe you're using this for modeling a house or any kind of workspace for building houses, or maybe this is just a game level, whatever. You can play around with the functions as for your needs. Then we have a very interesting extra. It's not anymore a primitive, I guess. It's just a wall. Yeah, you see this? It's interesting because it's a bunch of cubes and a little window. Maybe you want to build a castle with this, and what we can do with this? Yeah, it's basically fitting together, so we can create it's some kind of a tile set, but you can watch through it, so it's not finished. So yeah, maybe you want to create some kind of tiles for walls, and it's well very interesting. The next extra is a simple star, which can be seen here as well. Very nice. Adjust the points, the outer radius, the inner radius, the height. Yeah, nice little stars. Then we can create another one. This is the step pyramid. Nice. We have now a pyramid here with number of segments. It's as well interesting. Any kind of nice. Wow, number of steps to the. This is interesting. Okay. I didn't expect this, but it is as well. Okay, understand. This is this one. So yeah, I understand. Okay. It depends on your adjustments here. And what we have here, it's as well nice. Then we go to the next extra point, which is the honeycomb. Nice. Now we have a honeycomb here, and we can create more of the structures here. Then we have here as well the possibility to go to the columns and rows. Cell meter is as well the size of each cell. The edge width is as well adjustable, and probably you go just to edit mode and extrude it and get a nice pattern here as well. Interesting. What is the next point? This is the teapot. Yeah, very cool. nice prop already. You can use it for your game. You can change the resolution for it, and you have a nice prop already. It's like Suzanne. Maybe we should bring them together so we have a teapot and the Suzanne, and this Suzanne is drinking some tea. Nice. It's Suzanne-Teapot. Nice. Yeah. Looks good, isn't it? Oh, the last one is the manger sponge. It looks as well interesting. I don't know if you need this or not, but you have here the possibility to creating nice system crashes, because my computer now needs to work a little bit faster or more, creating nice holes, and I'm unsure where you will need this, but it looks cool. This is as well a nice primitive. Well, okay, this is basically all, and I think that this is very much more primitives than before, and you have really nice possibilities to create your meshes. And for example, I personally like the pipe structures here, and I personally like the capsule creation, or the round cube creation. The rock creation is as well very interesting. Is there some kind of normal map on it? I think there's a modifier on it, isn't it? Yep. There are some modifiers on it. Maybe you have to apply this first before you export this. And yeah, you have very many cool possibilities with this function. And yeah, for sure it depends on your needs, but you need to care about your adjustments, and maybe there is some errors if you overestimate the adjustments, but very nice functions. What do you think about this add-on? And let me know this in the comments below. And if you like this video, please give me a like and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more game dev videos. I will really appreciate it. Till the next time, cheers.